Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, night number one of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals comes to the Limaland Motorsports Park. Brett Wheeler in the booth alongside Stephen McMillan. Stephen, welcome into Ultimate Dirt TV booth once again, and welcome back to the Limaland Motorsports Park for night one of the National Midgets.
That's right. Looks like we're gonna have a good group of field of drivers. We got 18 drivers signed up for tonight, night number one, as they race. That's
Yeah,
right. Looks like we're
cumulative points for night number one. Then another group will qualify or race tomorrow for their points, and then we'll have total points altogether for night number three, the final night on Tuesday night.
A new addition to the stream. You can see down on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you'll see the iCore. Stephen, as one of the men and one of the brains behind this operation, why don't you go and tell the people exactly what iCore is and what it's about?
That's right. ICOR is basically a roundabout sanction body for the leagues of iRacing that want to participate. We have about 11 leagues participating right now. So basically, we're there for the leagues to force rules all the way across the board. So you mess up in one league, it follows you all through to all 12. And we're also there for drivers too. So they get banned from league. They also can do, um, they can come to one of us and get it appealed. You know, they try to appeal process. So it's for both league owners and for the drivers.
Alright, well, I can tell you this, we're not too far away from rolling out the first heat race of the night. No qualifying tonight. It is done off random heat races. So, again, it all comes back down to point situation. The more points you accumulate, the better you will be on Wednesday night. Of course, this is night number one of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals. Night number two going to be covered by Tommy Rowe from, I think it's 38X. I'm pretty sure it's 38X. He will cover night number two, so check him out on Facebook. And then, of course, night number three, the final night on the Wednesday night, we will be back here once again. So, again, just another bit of hot lap session at the moment. I'm going to get the drivers to get this track worn in just a little bit. What do we have here tonight? How many drivers have we got here tonight? Just looking at
18.
it. Okay, 18. So, a lot of
18.
good drivers.
And right now, yeah.
I was just going to say, there's a lot of good drivers at the moment that are, preparing themselves for night one. Of course, again, night number two tomorrow, and then the final night on the Wednesday. So, I mean, it's anybody's ball game right now.
That's right. You know, on top of the board fastest so far in practice has been Blake Cannon with a 12.994. Second was Aiden Purdue with a 13.099. And if you look at it, Aiden Purdue just pulled the fastest lap of the evening with a 12.585.
Are you having issues on Facebook?
I am having some, but we're going to make it through.
Yeah. You know what? We are going to blame Facebook because I can tell you this right now. Our YouTube feed is perfect along with our Twitch feed as well. There was nothing going on. There's nothing wrong on that side of things. So, again, another Facebook issue as always. But, I mean, this is the second time inside of about 4 or 5 days now that I've had an issue with Facebook. So I think Facebook need to get with the times and get their stuff sorted out. So if you are experiencing those issues, feel free to head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV, or the direct video link is in the title description. Or if you want to watch on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/Ultimate Dirt TV as well. That qualifying session, in fact, it wasn't a qualifying session, it was a hot lap session, has just wrapped up. I believe we're going to send the drivers out in group number two out for one more time, and then we're going to roll into the random heat races, Steve.
That's right. And after that last practice session, Aiden Purdue was at the top of the charts with a 12.498, with Cody Batten was second with a 12.548. So they're pretty fast, Brett. And, they're working this track in. So we'll get faster and faster as night goes on.
All right, again, the drivers, 18 drivers in fact, signed into the pit area for tonight. Of course, this is night number 1 of the Nationals. Again, we've got some more cars on the racetrack at the moment, and we're seeing these drivers more so in the bottom of the speed charts again. With the lap times getting a little slower right now, as we got Chase Cabrera pulling a wheel stand. We got the newly crowned Australian champion in that OPR One Performance Racing Rush Sim Racing number 1 AU. That is Brett Junior Morrison. He in fact picked up the win here just last week, or just under a week ago, at this racetrack as well. So he's going to be looking to represent that 1 AU and really show you what the Australian champion is, what he's all about.
And I believe I watched part of that broadcast you had, and that was a good race.
It was a great race. There was actually 3 drivers in contention for that race.
That's right, even to the end. And I can tell you this, I don't even know how I managed to watch it. I just happened to wake up in time to go to work, and I have to look down, and there it was. And you look right now, you got new persons on top of the charts in practice with a 12.460 Kendall Tucker, and then Alan Tacken. I'm sorry, I just screwed his last name up in the 20 car is second.
That's right, he won't take offense to it.
As Alan will be giving away free Kiwis all night long, so stop by his pits and he'll give you free little Kiwis.
Yeah, well, again, that's again, to our Facebook viewers, we apologise. Facebook sucks at the moment. Again, problems on the Facebook side, not our side. If you want to head over to our YouTube channel, again, the link is directly in the description itself, or you can head over to our Twitch channel. Heat number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals getting set to roll off here, and of course, random heat races, no qualifying. We will take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. And starting on pole, in car number 44, he's going to be Blake Cannon in the Swindell Speed Lab number 44 car. On his outside, in car number 54 in the Flatline Motorsports entry, it's going to be Jake Boyer out of position number 2. Out of position number 3, in car number 81 in Team VLR.com entry, it's going to be Austin Simmelman. On his outside, teammate of his in car number 19, also from the TeamVLR.com stable, is going to be Garrett Niebregi. Starting position number 5, in car number 12 in the Front Row Motorsports entry, it's going to be Trey Schmidt. On his outside, in car number 74, that's going to be Blake Brown. Lining up position number 7 in the 100 will be Kendall Tucker, also in the Swindell Speed Lab. And on his outside, the 71 of Cody Batten. Then we go back to Brett Junior Morris in the 1AU car. Will start position number 9. Heat number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals is green here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And Blake Cannon in the 44 will lead the field down the back straightaway. Austin Simmelman sits in second. Then we go back to Trey Schmidt in third. Fourth is going to be the 100 car of Kendall Tucker. He moves up on the inside on Jake Boyer, relegating Boyer back to position 5. And keep an eye on the battle for third and fourth right now.
You see, they're starting to be single file. But you look at the third place of Austin. I mean, he got that front wheel doing a wheelie down the back front straightaway, losing a spot.
Yeah, good battle going on right now between Blake Cannon, and in fact, Blake Cannon's out in front, Trey Schmidt and Austin Simmelman. Battle for second and third. Garrett Niebregi falling back to the back of the bus as well. That's the yellow flag going to fly. That is going to be Blake Brown in the 74. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. This is a bit of a hairy and how you going moment. Again here, big thanks to Wicked Cushion again for the Wicked Cushion instant replay. The end of the season, this will be the last time you'll see here the Wicked Cushion instant replay for the moment. Find out if they're going to be on board with us again for next season. But the contact happened in front there. That was Kendall Tucker, Jake Boyer, Brett Jr. Morris involved, and then Kendall Tucker coming back up the racetrack and Blake Brown ending up upside down.
This is a tough racing instant as lights go out on the base truck. Blake Cannon will lead them to the green flag as they head down the back. Out turn number 2 down the back straightaway as there will be nose to tail. Blake Cannon, Trey Smith, Austin Settlement, Cody Batten, and Kendall Tucker top 5. Green flags out, and look at Blake Cannon getting the jump. Trey Smith going to the bottom, trying to battle a little bit, but cannot, as Blake Cannon will take the lead on the back straight. As you look now, Brett, they're starting to get a little bit more racier for 3rd through 5th.
Yeah, they are. We're actually on board right now with Trey Smith, who sits in that 2nd spot at the moment. Blake Brown just in front of him. Now we're looking out at the back of the number 12 car. There is Austin Simmel and Kendall Tucker getting into each other into turns 3 and 4 right now, and the battle is going to be on. Look at the top 5, how close they are on the final lap. Here goes Trey Smith right through the middle. Kendall Tucker making a move on Austin Simmel, and Simmelman around the outside, but Tucker comes back underneath him. Blake Cannon, Trey Smith, Austin Simmelman, Kendall Tucker, Austin Simmelman, your top 4. Cody Batten, Brett Jr. Morris. And I'm not sure who the rest were. I'm pretty sure you can fill us in on who finished where.
Well, it's already on heat number 2, Brett.
All right, heat number 2. We will take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid.
All right, on your front row is the number 20 of Alan Tacken, sponsored by One Performance Racing, Rush Sims Racing. On his outside, number 5 of Brandon Steele. On your second row inside is number 41 of Chase Cabray. On outside of him, number 14 of Aiden Purdue. On your third row inside is the 024 of Ryan Martin. On the outside of him is the 78 of RC Hagan. Then it's Ryan O'Toole, Mason Hannigan, and Nelson Webster.
Well, this is a bit of a change. Nelson now, of course, random grids. Qualifying takes it out of it. It's all luck of the draw. Nelson Webster's got his work cut out for him. He starts position 9 in this one.
That's right. It's going to be some tough racing going on. But, we watched Nelson the other day. As lights are out, green flag, Alex Atkins on the lap pedal, and here look at Magoo. As they're battling 2 wide, we're saying, 1 in a wall, Brett.
Brandon Steele. Yeah, Brandon Steele. Actually, we're focused on him just then, so we'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. In fact, we're going to go on board here with Brandon Steele on this start and see exactly what happened here. Goes into 1 and 2. Looks like there may have been contact from the inside, so we'll see who that was. We'll get a camera shot on the left-hand side. Looks like it was going to be Aiden Purdue in the 14 car. Oh, no, in fact, he's just got... Okay, we're going to get a better camera angle because this onboard camera angle doesn't really show it. He may have gotten into the back of Chase Cabray then, and then got into the wall. Upside down he goes.
That's right. Lights are out on the base truck. And you look at Alan Tacken will lead him to the green flag. Second place is Chase Cabray. Aiden Purdue in third. Ryan Martin fourth. And Mason Hannigan is in. Pace car looks to pull in. Alan Tacken looking over, fixing the gold green. Coming out. Green flag's out. He's on the loud pedal. Chase Cabray kind of a little late on the start, and it allows Aiden Purdue trying to find him for second. And we got one almost spinning around. That was Mason Hannigan getting a little out of whack there. But you look at Alan Tackett, he has about a 5-car length advantage over second place of Chase Cabray. Aiden Purdue putting pressure on Chase Cabray right now. And 4th place is Ryan Martin and HRC Hagan. Brett, as you look right now, really the battle on the track is for 2nd place with Chase Cabray and Aiden Purdue.
Yeah, Cabray in the Swindell Speed Lab, number 41 car holding off. Holding off the 14 car. That is Aiden Purdue in the Simworks performance entry. Alan Tarkin just driving away from the rest of the field. We complete lap number 8 of 10, so 2 laps left to run. Again, top 4, well, I believe everyone's going to go through to the main event, but I think the top 2, maybe top 3, in fact, go through to a pole shuffle as well. And right now, those spots belong to Alan Tarkin, Chase Cabray, and Aiden Purdue. Final lap, Steve, bring us home.
That's right. Alan Tackle will lead him down the back straightaway. Chase Cabray in 2nd, Aiden Purdue 3rd. As right now, all 3 drivers are single file. As Alan Tackle will come across the finish line to win heat race number 2. Alan Tackle is One Performance Racing, and its sponsors is Rush Simworks. As you look at 2nd place of Chase Cabray, number 41. Swindell Speed Labs, and his sponsors are Swindell Speed Labs.
All right, just the 2 heat races done for tonight. Night number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. We hope you're enjoying the coverage on YouTube and Twitch. Of course, our Facebook feed, just doing what a Facebook feed does and not letting us do what we love to do. So, unfortunately, we do apologise again for the Facebook feed and the Facebook issues. Nothing that we can do. Like I said, our YouTube and Twitch feeds are going out at 100%. So, DC Integra and Shane Evans, 90_2. Thank you very much for the follows on Twitch. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. But we are having our first couple of cars coming out for the pole shuffle, Steve.
That's right. You got the 14 of Aiden Purdue and all outs and 00 Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker will start on the bottom of this first pole shuffle. Brett, who do you pick to win?
I'm going to go with Kendall Tucker on this one. Now coming to the green flag here. Yes, here we go. Green flag is out. There's Kendall Tucker, Aiden Purdue. Tucker going to slide up in front of Purdue. Purdue going to look to cross back underneath. Down the back straightaway will do so. He returns the favour and returns the slider into 3 and 4. They continue to run side by side at the start-finish line. Aiden Purdue had a moment and he's going to house spin the car. And Kendall Tucker going to advance into the next pole shuffle. Steve, I am 1 from 1.
That's right. You are 1 for 1, so we'll find out how well you do in this next one.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the opportunity of picking first this time.
All right, as you see Chase Cabray, number 41, out on the track. As you see Kendall Tucker catching up to him, I will go with Chase Cabray.
Okay, I'll let you have him. I did say I was going to let you pick first, so as a rule, I'll take the other person. I'll let you do this race too.
As the lights are at green flag, Kendall Tucker on the gas first. He kind of pushes up, as you see Chase Cabray kind of slides up too. Down the back straightaway, it's all going to be Kendall Tucker, Chase Cabray following right behind him. Coming down to 1 lap to go. Chase Cabray runs the high side, trying to get some momentum on Kendall Tucker. They're going down the back straightaway. Kendall Tucker is running the middle line, but look at Chase Cabray
come through the
bottom.
2 for 2. Easy money.
2 for 2.
Easy money, baby. I think Kendall Tucker might have a bit of extra fuel, and that's why he's kind of, I reckon, doing those extra laps and just trying to burn off a bit of fuel. Oh, this is going to be tough. Trey Schmidt and Kendall Tucker. Oh, this is close. This is going to be a good race, I reckon. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to back Trey. I didn't want to, but he's in form at the moment. Green flag is out. Pole shuffle race number 3. Tucker in the 100 car on the outside. Trey Schmidt on the inside. Side by side. Down the back straight away. Look for the slide. Oh, Trey Schmidt around. Kendall Tucker upside down. Technically, they're still going to go. Kendall Tucker's upside down. And that means Trey Schmidt is... Well... No, we're going to have to see what race control do here because Trey Schmidt is going to come across the start-finish line. He's technically won. That should make it 3 for 3. I wouldn't.
Well,
they're gonna send Tucker out. Oh, hang on. No, maybe not. I wonder if he's changing fuel right now because he's had a bit extra in there.
Oh, I do hear drivers complaining.
Yeah, he's coming back out. So they're gonna deem that as a racing deal, and they're gonna send these drivers out for another 2 laps. Do I go Trey again?
Well, I'm gonna say that was more of a racing instance there. That wasn't this Trey. I mean, it's just hard racing.
Okay, hang on. We got Alan Tacken coming out on the racetrack now. If Alan's gonna pull up on the back straightaway,
And they're gonna. All right, they're gonna send Kendall Tucker off the track.
yeah, boys, they're
Alan's
3
not
for
gonna be coming
3. All right, who you got?
Well, I'm gonna go with Mr. Alan Tackett because he's selling kiwis at his trailer, right?
It's all you this race.
All right, green flag's out. Then you look at Trey Smith getting the jump, and Alan Tackett looking right underneath him. He dives down to the bottom, exiting turn number 2. Trey Smith leads him down the back straightaway. Alan Tackett digs a little bit lower, trying to get a run. Come to off of turn number 4. Does not complete the run. As you see, Trey Smith will lead him to the final lap. Going down the back straightaway. Alan Tackett looking for any place to go right now. But it looks like it's going to be all Trey Smith in a number 12 taking a win.
Holy Schmidt, this boy is 4 for 4 right now. Do I go? I'm going for 100% in the pole shuffle. We haven't done it. We have not picked all 5 winners in a pole shuffle. Normally, we end at either a 3-2 or a 4-1. We are yet to take a 5-0 victory or an 0-5.
And now you see all these cars on track with number 44 of Blake Cannon is now on the track.
I'm going Schmidt.
And I'll go Blake Cannon.
Yeah, I'm going Schmidt. Well, I get to choose anyway, fool. The winner of this race will start on pole. Trey Schmidt inside, Blake Cannon outside. Was that a bit of a jump start there from the 44 car? He certainly went before Trey did. Oh, there's contact down the back straightaway. Cannon up on the inside, slide job, and there's maybe returning the favour for the Kendall Tucker incident, but here comes Schmidt back to the inside. Cannon ducks down low, down the back straightaway, side by side. Cannon's got the run into 3. He pushes him up, and 4 out of 5, I'll take it. Blake Cannon will start on pole with Trey Schmidt. Trey would not be happy with what's just happened. Oh boy, boy.
No,
Tensions.
he might not be happy, but he might need to watch out because remember, he's a member of an I-Corps group, but you see everybody going out to practice, right? Tempers are high for the start of this race tonight, Brett.
Yes, they certainly are indeed. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're going to come back in just a few short moments. We are going to have your main event for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals, night number 1. Here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, Brett Wheeler in the booth alongside Stephen McMillan. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV and come back with our main event.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
My name is Steven Corpenos. I'm a senior web developer here at iRacing, and I work on the beta UI. It's funny because iRacing has been around for 10 years, but we want to keep delivering the best possible user experience to our customers, and we've found that the old UI isn't exactly what we're trying to deliver in 2018. We want to use new features and provide the best possible experience when using the sim. One of the projects that I've been working on is some custom heat racing configuration for hosted races. We've been listening to our customers. Everyone's been asking for custom heat races. Maybe you want to tweak a few things with the preset iRacing configurations. Well, now you can using the beta UI. So once you're at the home page of the beta UI, you just go to create a race. Then from there you go to your set race options. And you'll notice here under event types, you can actually choose heat racing. First, I'm going to show you how to create a new format from scratch. You can choose the number of entrants. And as you can see, when I made that change, the change was actually reflected on the right side in the graph. Also, you can use the estimated duration at the bottom of the graph when you're changing the length to see what the total duration of your event will be. In addition, you can customize every aspect of the session information, practice, qualifying, heat races, consolations, and of course, the final feature race. Because the beta UI allows us to develop features that are robust and complex, this feature will be exclusively available on the beta UI. Once you've made all of the changes, you can hit save. Say you forgot what you selected. You can always preview it using the preview format button. We are very excited to release the brand new heat racing configuration feature that will be available in Season 3 of iRacing.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Ultimate Dirt TV as we get set for the main event for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Night number 1 tonight. Our main event, a prelim main event, is about to be, or the car's about to be told to get on the racetrack. Brett Wheeler alongside Stephen McMillan. Stephen, once again, 2 heat races, a pole shuffle. Tempers flaring here already. This could be a very exciting feature event.
That's right. And with the opening night of Icor, this could be very interesting because most of Nora is part of Icor, and there's a couple drivers in here that owns leagues as part of Icor. So it's gonna be kind of funny to watch this because you got some tempers flaring, like you said, Brett, all over the pole shuffle. It's gonna be a race you don't want to miss.
Yes, let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid.
Right.
Starting on pole in car number with 44, Blake Cannon starts on pole. I had to think that we did do a pole shuffle. On his outside, the number 12 car of Trey Smith will start position 2. Position 3 will be the number 20 car of Alan Tacken. Position 4 going to be the 100 car of Kendall Tucker. Chase Cabrain, the 41, will start position 5. Aiden Bajou in car 14 will start position 6. From here on out was correct. Austin Silverman in the 81 will start position 7. On his outside, the 024 of Ryan Martin. Cody Batten will start inside row 5 in car number 71 with R.C. Hagan in car number 78 out of position number 10.
Position number 11, number 35 of Brett Morris. On his outside is 00 of Ryan O'Toole. And then starting 13th, the number 19 of Garrett Niebegray. Oh, I always screw up his last name, Brett. I'm so sorry. And on his outside is Brandon Steele, number 5. Then you have number 55 of Jake Boyer, starting 15th. 16th is the number 15 of Nelson Webster. Starting 17th is the 74 of Blake Brown. And starting last is being number 7 of Mason Hannigan. As you see right now, the green flag is out. Drivers are not going there, are lining up from the pole shuffle.
Yes, they are. Once those first 3 rows get into their correct positions, which it looks like they are doing so right now, so it's taken them a lap. Next lap by, they will get the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. There is no better sight, ladies and gentlemen, than the drivers getting into a 4-wide salute. And here it is right now. They start to form up in this 4-wide salute. And Steve, again, as a league owner, it's always pleasing to do these 4-wide salutes when the drivers make it happen.
But these 4-wide salutes are very hard for drivers to do. And when they do it correctly, it's awesome sight to see for y'all watching at home and for the league owners, because that means the drivers actually listen to us. But as they are saluting you, the fans, here at Nora Midget National.
Night number 1 of 3 for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals. Tomorrow night, night number 2, will be covered by Tommy Rowe. You head over to his Facebook page at 38X. It's THREEEIGHTX on Facebook. He's going to be covering a night number 2, so we thank Tommy for coming on board for that one. And then, of course, the final night will be covered right here on the Wednesday night. Tuesday night, in fact. Again, it's a big 3 nights of racing, Steve.
That's right. And the sponsor for this weekend's racing is Icor. Want to thank Josh for accepting the sponsorship. As lights go out, we're going green next time by Brett for 30 laps.
Yes, the lights are out right now. 30 laps on the board. You'll see 5 of 35. Of course, those first 5 laps do a 4-wide salute, get the drivers into their correct position. But ladies and gentlemen, off for turn number 4, night number 1 of the Midget Nationals. Let's get dirty for 30. And we are green. And Trey Smith throws an immediate slide job into turn number 1 and 2 on Blake Cannon. Here comes Alan Tucker now to the bottom side of the racetrack. Trey Smith, Kendall Tucker, there's contact. I did say there might have been a bit of contact there. From that pole shuffle where the things got really heated between the drivers. But the yellow flag flies for the first time, and it is the 5 car of Brandon Steele upside down.
That's right. He got the short end of the stick of that. I will say that for sure. But you saw Trey Smith get upset in the car going in turn 3 there, and really when he upset, I mean, it got a lot of other drivers. They had nowhere to go, Brett.
So the yellow flag will fly for the first time this evening. Again, if you are somehow still watching on Facebook, no idea how you are, but head over to our YouTube channel, and of course our Twitch channel. Both of those feeds are up to date. Again, it's the issues at Facebook that are causing all these problems. Nothing that we can do here at Ultimate Dirt TV as we get set to go back to green flag action this time by. Again, we'll go back into the double row of conga lines right now. Blake Cannon, Alan Tacken, Kendall Tucker, and Austin Simmelman. Green flag is out once again here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And 3 wide for the race lead. Alan Tacken through the middle. Blake Cannon up top, and Kendall Tucker was down low. But Tacken, look to the inside on Blake Cannon, but Cannon shut the door going into turn number 3. Alan Tacken, he's certainly quick around here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, and wouldn't he just love to finish up into the top 3 for in this prelim main event?
Oh, we got one upside down flying around back there.
No surprise, it's Cody Batten.
Poor Cody. And, really, tonight's race and tomorrow's night's race is all about points. So you want to try to finish good and be up in the points for Tuesday night main event.
Yeah, we take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay just to see exactly what happened here to the number 71 car of Cody Batten. Got a bit of a hand there from Kendall Tucker, I believe that was. Again, we're going to...
Ryan Martin gets the EOL.
Again, yes, in fact, sorry, it wasn't Kendall Tucker, it was Ryan Martin. Martin in the 024 car just coming up here. And again, we'll be able to take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras here. But yeah, Ryan Martin just come up the racetrack a bit.
Yep. All right, lights are out on the pace. Kendall Tucker is going down the back straightaway, leading the field, single file, nose to tail, and I believe it's no pass. Let's use the pass to start. Reflag. Blake Cannon on loud pedal. Alan Tacken in second, and Kendall Tucker. Alan Tacken looks in the middle groove. Kendall Tucker was on high, but he prevails down the back straightaway. As you look for it right now, third place is 3 wide. Brett Morris in 4th place right now. He started back around 13th or 14th.
He's certainly the 1AU car, the Australian champion in the midgets at the moment. He's making his way. He's making a run towards the top 3 right now. Just sits one spot out of the podium. Tucker, the right rear, just grabbed the wall in turns 1 there. Just a little bit. Tucker. Oh, and Morris. Again, there might have been slight contact. Alan Tacken. Oh, no. Austin Simmelman upside down in the 81 car. Alan Tacken has just absolutely slipped on a banana. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Well, the driver that was running second, and he was looking good at the moment too. And unfortunately, take a look. Oh, he just tagged the back of Blake Cannon, so he didn't slip on that banana peel. He just, unfortunate incident here where Cannon got a little out of shape. Tacken, I'm going to call that, there might have been a bit of net code in that one just quietly. We'll take a look here on the chopper cam right now. Oh, that is massive. It's the half a car length in that.
Yep. As you see, the lights are out on the pace track again, Brett.
Come back to live pictures here. We're going to have 15 to go, so we're halfway home this time by, Steve.
That's right. You look at Swindell Speed Labs, car number 44 of Blake Cannon leads into the green flag. As you look right now, as you see Trey Smith try to work the bottom, try to work on 3rd place of Kendall Tucker. As you see, the number 35 of Brett Morris tried to work on Blake Cannon for that 1st place, and it looks like he's going to give a battle. He will do a slide job. Blake Cannon underneath, coming down the back straightaway.
I don't know where to look because, we've got a battle on for the race lead. We've got a 3-car battle for 3rd as well. Brett Jr. Morris now to the lead. And here comes, oh no, Cannon Wow, talk about not giving enough room to Brett Junior Morris. And I was going to say that Nelson Webster was into the top 5 as well. So, man, this A-main right now. Here comes Chase Gabay looking on the inside of the Australian champion. But right now, things are really starting to heat up onto the racetrack. Tempers are certainly going to flare. Security to the infield after the race.
That's right. You see Trey Smith trying to give everything he gets for second place, but Kendall Tucker managed to get around it. But here comes Kendall trying to duck. But you look at Brett Morris and Trey Smith side by side. Brett Morris will be in second place, coming out onto the back straightaway. As right now they're trying to work on catching Blake Cannon. As I believe Blake Cannon probably has a little bit of damage from what I see from race control, what they cleared. But there is some action all going on this track.
Aiden Bajou, Chase Cabray, Trey Smith, and Kendall Tucker. 4 cars stuck in a great battle for third. I get the feeling right now Brett Junior Morris is starting to close the gap on your race leader. He smacked the wall. Brett Junior Morris on the back straightaway. Kendall Tucker holding on to third. Here comes his teammate Chase Cabray. And right now the Swindell Speed Lab drivers run 1, 3, and 4. Make that 5. Oh, wow. Trey Smith with a slider on Cabray. And again, the net code that come into that one, it was exactly what happened to Tacken and Cannon on the last caution right now. Wow, that was unbelievable. We are staying green. How are we staying green right now? Chase Cabray's upside down.
And 5 laps to go. 5 laps as Blake Cannon continues to lead the field. As he has right about 10 car length ahead of Brett Morris. Kendall Tucker is in third with Aiden Perdue in fourth and Trey Smith in fifth. But you look, Brett he's starting to catch Blake Cannon running the high side, Brett.
Yeah, Brett Junior Morris certainly starting to put some sort of pressure on Blake Cannon. We just wonder if time is already starting to run out. You know that Blake Cannon, each 2 turns that he goes through, it's just a tick off the old list. At the moment, he's got 2 laps left to run here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, your prelim main event for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals, night number 1. The drivers have just been given the white flag, so 4 turns around the Limaland Motorsports Park. Cannon has got through 1 and 2 fine. He will go through turn number 3 and 4. The final lap, final time. Night number 1 belongs to Blake Cannon. He gets the win. Second going to go to Brett Junior Morris. And third at the line will be Kendall Tucker, who comes home in third. We'll take a look at your unofficial results here in just a moment. But what a race. Again, some contact, some controversy, some things that... some incidences there that were out of the driver's hands here. And man, what a race we ended up having there.
That's right, Brett. And you know what we called it? These drivers, the tensions and their, let's say, emotions were high starting this race. And you could actually see that at certain points of tonight. As you see, some drivers that were doing really good, they hurt their chances. They probably start in the back of a C or B main on Tuesday night.
That indeed they do. We'll get your top 3 here in just a moment. So give us a couple of seconds and we will get a chance to hopefully chat with our whole entire podium. But before we get there, we'll take a look at your JR Productions and Media unofficial results for night number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Coming away victorious here in car number 44 is going to be Blake Cannon. Home second tonight in the 1AU, the 35 of Brett Junior Morris. Kendall Tucker in the 100 will come home in third. Aiden Perdue will come home in fourth with Trey Smith rounding out your top 5. RC Hagan home in 6th, Mason Hannigan 7th. Nelson Webster from 18th up to position number 8. Ryan O'Toole in 9th with Alan Tacken rounding out your top 10. Over the page, 11th is Jake Boyer. Chase Cabray home in 12th. Garrett Niebrege in 13th. Blake Brown in 14th. Austin Simmelman in 15th. Ryan Martin 16th. Cody Batten 17th. And Brandon Steele was your 18 finishers here this evening. We'll go track side right now and chat to the driver that comes home in first place and takes out night number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals, Blake Cannon. Blake, congratulations on this victory. It was a well-earned victory. You had some competition there at the start of that race, and then a bit of netcode certainly gave you a bit of luck on your side. But hey, you'll take it when you can get it.
Absolutely. Kind of missed it on the setup tonight in the feature, but overall we had a really good night with being able to start on the pole in the heat, win it, and then win the pole shuffle, and then ultimately win the race. So we'll take it any way we can get it for sure.
You need a lot of luck in these races. Sorry, Steve. You need a lot of luck in these races with the random heat race. The random heat races. I mean, how crucial was that? Starting off the front row in your heat race in setting yourself up for tonight's main event.
I'd say it was pretty crucial. I mean, it definitely made my life a lot easier. I would have liked to have kind of got a few passing points in the heat race, but nonetheless, winning the race will kind of make up for that. So it made my life a lot easier tonight. So I don't know how I got lucky, but I did. So I'm pretty thankful.
Steve, you got something to say?
During that last little contact you have, did you have some car
Did I have some what?
Car damage.
to your car?
I had a little bit, but it was nothing major. I still felt fine on the racetrack. Like I said, we just missed it a little bit on the setup.
Gotcha. 10-4. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you. I just got to thank everybody on the Swindle Speed Lab. They do a hell of a job week in and week out. So just got to thank everybody over there. Good job to Kendall. I know Chase had a good run. Just want to give a shout out to Trey Smith. Want to be pro. Got to thank him for everything he does on here. Got to thank you guys, Brett and Steven, for broadcasting. Josh, you did a great job tonight. So got to thank him for allowing me to run, and looking forward to Tuesday.
All right, well done on the win tonight, and congratulations, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday night for the final night.
Brett, I know I'm not your favorite, but I love you.
What do you mean? Who said you're not my favorite? You know what? No, let's hash this out right now, okay? Let's talk about this.
I mean, I know I'm behind Hayden Cardwell on the list.
Who? Hayden who?
Hayden Cardwell.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, don't play. I never see you get so excited when Hayden races. It's okay though. I'm growing on you. I can tell.
You're a clown. Get out of here. I think he just. Oh my god. Oh, I'm done.
Bring me my second place driver.
Yeah, here he is. Second place tonight. The newly crowned Australian champion of Brett Junior Morris.
All right, the number 35, the One Performance Racing. Your sponsor is Rush Sim Racing. Brent Morris, how was your night tonight? How would you say?
Yeah, we started off pretty well in the heat race. It was pretty hard to pass coming from the back, and then obviously we're pretty deep for the feature, but made up a few spots pretty quick, and then got together with the leader and with a few laps to go, so it was pretty good.
You started mid-pack like that, and just coming off, I heard, a championship. I mean, you had a great run tonight. I mean, you saved the car a couple times, it looked like. You got a little, when you got a little bit of contact with the leader. It just looked like some, racing deals out there. And I will say, what's the word I'm thinking, Brett? You made me laugh so hard in your interview. Now I can't think what I'm trying to say.
I'm not even listening to your interview, to be honest. I'm occupied elsewhere.
Brett, if you would have listened to the last interview, you would know Brett Wheeler just made everybody laugh like that. But I was saying, you really show a lot of respect to these drivers, and tell us what comes with that becoming a new lead champion.
Yeah, definitely. Especially a track like Limaland, it's elbows up, and then people will get together. It's a small little bull ring, so I just got a bit too greedy there on the last slider I threw on the leader. So obviously got together, and then I think he got me back. So it's all fair, and he deserved to win. He drove away at the end there. So it was good racing tonight, and hopefully we see in the main in a few nights time.
Well, you did collect a lot of points tonight for finishing second at least, and so you should be somewhere probably in the A main on Tuesday night, but don't quote me on that. And who would you like to thank for making it all possible?
Yeah, obviously just all the OPR boys and Ryan from Rush Sim Racing. You know, it's been cool being a part of this team and franchise. So yeah, hopefully we can get the win on the main event.
You just tell Ryan that we've got some sponsorship opportunities available for Rush Sim Racing if he wants it.
We'll do, Brett.
$1.99.
Steve, come on, Steve. We don't want to know how cheap you are. All right, let's leave that off air.
Gotta leave it off the air. All right, congratulations for your second place finisher tonight, Mr. Brett Morris.
Cheers, thank you.
All right, well, we'll keep the last going right now. We'll chat to our third place driver in the 100 car. He was right in the heart of controversy, but he comes away with the third place run tonight. Thankfully, he's got his mic working. Kendall, check 1, 2. Wait, I think from memory he used to have a different account for... Oh, no,
Here we go.
Yeah, we're good, buddy. Hey, man, third place run here tonight. There was a bit of controversy in the pole shop, a bit of controversy in the main event, but nonetheless, you're home in third place tonight. Talk about how your car was.
Yeah, I mean the car was pretty stable for most of the night. We kind of got behind right there, you know, with the passing point still. But I mean, after all, I mean, we was able to get up there and make some passes. So that with all the passes I was able to make tonight, that should set us up pretty good for the final night.
And talk about we're going to steer clear of the controversy because we're all about having a bit of fun here late in this interview process. But I mean, talk about how you're able to make that top side work, and you got a little bit lucky with a couple of cars getting. And I use this term loosely because this is exactly what happened. Drivers getting involved in some netcode incidences, but again, in these races, you need as much luck as you can.
Yeah, I mean, with all with the way the track was tonight, it was super hooked up. So with all the net code and stuff that was happening throughout the race, I mean, the gloves were off from the beginning of the race, so there was a lot of right rears fed. So I was on the receiving end of a couple, but you know, just hey, we had to race a couple people like that. But you know, if they're gonna rev you like that first, you know, I mean, you gotta return the favor when you can. So I mean, it's works both ways. But I mean, we was able to bring the car home with a good finish.
Is this about the time where iRacing needs to implement a virtual boxing ring in the pits just to settle this once and for all? Or once that checkered flag is thrown, no matter where you finish, whether you finish in front or behind you, do you kind of just forget about it and then just move on to the next event?
I mean, I wouldn't say you really forget about it, but you kind of just gotta have a short memory. I mean, you're gonna be racing with a bunch of these guys throughout the server. As many races as we have with money on the line and stuff, the good guys are gonna come out. So you're gonna have to race with each other. So people will just have to figure it out after a while. You know, I try and do my best to stay out of it, but sometimes just things happen on the track. You just can't avoid it.
Well, does someone ever make you mad enough you wish that steering wheel could come off and bang them on the head?
Nah, I'm pretty even. I'm pretty even kill. I mean, it's just a game. I don't take it that serious.
Well, congratulations on your third place win, Kendall.
I appreciate it. And I gotta thank all my guys at Swindell Speed Lab.
Hang on, I'm going to stop you here. We're going to cut you off here in a second, Kendall. Stephen, what do you mean a third place win?
Whatever. Third place finish, okay? Finish.
All right, that's a lot better. Now let's do this. Let's do this properly.
Hold on. Sometimes people that finish the third think could take it as a win, okay?
You go ask any driver that finishes third. I bet you tell you that's not a win unless you're really slow. All right, now we'll bring the driver back in. Kendall, congratulations, third place run here tonight. We'll let you thank some people and some sponsors as well.
Yeah, just all the guys at Speed Lab. Gotta thank Jeff Brown with iRace and iFlag, and gotta thank Spencer Swafford with Highside Graphics. Yeah, y'all gotta check them out on Facebook. But we'll get this thing dialed in here in the next couple of days. We'll come up with something. We'll look back on the race and see what we can improve on, and hopefully pick up some speed here in the next couple of days for Tuesday.
All right, well done on third place, and good luck on Tuesday night.
Appreciate it.
All right, there we go. Kendall Tucker, they're home in third place. Man, there is a lot going on behind the scenes. There is a lot of angry drivers and stuff like that. But again, right, when you put an event on like this, tempers are bound to flare. But again, Steve, final thoughts from yourself before we wrap things up here for night number one.
Well, you know, a lot of people know what I normally say when I'm in
round nor I say have I won yet. And obviously, I wasn't in this event, thank God, because there's some good racing going on, tough racing. I mean, tempers, everything you think of was happening tonight. I cannot wait to be back for night number 2, Brett, when we do the show, because it's going to be some good racing.
You mean night 3?
3 something. It's something like that. It's 1, 2, 3.
Well, tell you what, now that you brought it up, and I was going to do it anyway, but speaking of night number 2, we are not going to be covering it here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Tommy Rowe is going to be covering the action. Check him out on Facebook at 38X. Again, that's 38X on Facebook. He will be covering night number 2 of the National Oval Racing Association Midget Nationals. Again, I believe it'll be just live on Facebook. But again, make sure you head over to his Facebook page. Give him a like, give him a follow while you're there. Of course, don't forget to check out ICOR as well on Facebook. Give us a like and a follow. And of course, into the National Oval Racing Association. A big thanks to the sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV for the final broadcast. Actually, our penultimate broadcast. I got a broadcast later on tonight, I believe, in about 6 hours' time. So, big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, from your broadcast team tonight, Stephen McMillian and myself, Brett Wheeler, we say farewell, good night from Limaland. Night number 1 in the books belongs to Blake Cannon. Night number 2 tomorrow on 38X on Facebook, and then night number 3 back here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Good night, everyone.